shift is required to do pass down of important information about the calls and events that occurred during their shift. So we had at least 4 fires yesterday. All 3 of our ops channels were busy. We had all of our medical units out. Some examples include fires, domestics, when someone is arrested, any deaths, serious crimes, accidents, or anything that can carry over into the next shift.
Did you know that Lyon County dispatchers currently work in 12-hour shifts? My shift is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., working 4 out of the 7 days of the week. The shifts are changed roughly every 4 months. When we are fully staffed, shifts may turn back to 8 hours or even 10-hour shifts. Can you imagine answering over 300 or more emergency and non-emergency calls during a 12-hour shift?
Once at a console, the dispatchers must log into several different programs to include the main computer account, Vesta, a phone system, Rapid Deploy, a mapping system, Spillman, a CAD program to log officer locations and calls, Spillman Mobile, Spillman Map, and this plots where each call shows up and can also show highways and fire jurisdictions, OpenFox, NCIC, Compass Track, a GPS tracking system for law enforcement, HipLink, which sends out mass notifications, Dropbox, we use this to locate burn permits, email, Sling for our schedule, time clock, and Beacon to help find any landowner information. Dispatchers monitor 8 screens, transition between 3 keyboards and 3 mice, and listen to over 20 channels out of only 4 speakers. During the day, there are currently 2 full-time dispatchers and a call taker who only answers non-emergent calls and helps enter paperwork. In the evening, there are only 2 full-time dispatchers.
Our day is never the same in dispatch, and we have to be prepared for any type of call or emergency. Less than 2 minutes into a shift, we can begin with a 911 call from a citizen in a bad car accident. We can get a domestic assault. We can get a child call because their grandparent had a heart attack. Each call is a new situation, a different emergency, but it's another chance to save a life.
Just imagine giving childbirth instructions or providing CPR for 30 minutes, and without any break in between those calls, another call comes in. A structure fire has just engulfed an entire apartment complex. Dispatchers have to be ready to answer the next emergency call at all times.
In addition to taking emergency calls, dispatchers also take non-emergency calls to include burn permit calls, animal-related issues, juvenile problems, parking complaints, civil matters, and after-hour public works, and many others. These calls can come in rapidly while there are other multiple emergencies going on. There are 9 non-emergency lines and 7 911 emergency lines, and every line can be ringing at once. It has happened before. Every call must be answered as soon as possible, and even if this means placing someone on hold. Dispatchers have to quickly gather details in the first few seconds of each call to determine the severity level of that call and if it can be even put on hold. Would you be able to prioritize emergency calls quickly and efficiently?
Did you know that Lyon County 911 dispatchers also perform several other tasks in between calls, such as warrant entries, PFA and PFS orders, no contact orders, no trespass notices, impounded vehicles, stolen guns, stolen articles such as TVs, laptops, and much more.
We are here every day, every night, every holiday, and through every emergency. Our day may never look the same, but as the vital first responder and emergency response team, we are always here to take your call, Lyon County. Lyon County 911, what's the address of your emergency?